Okay, you guys. So here we go. So, anyways, as I was saying, one of my coworkers, who I'm actually friends with, and she actually had bariatric surgery herself. She had the lap band, and she actually, at the time, she told one of our other coworkers, I'm not friends with this person at all. We're just on a high and by, and how's life going, or going good, or we may talk, do small talk, but we're not friends. Anyway, she told her, and the word is kind of spread it out. So when we had our potluck on the 12th, I could feel people, like looking to see how much I was eating. But I did the smart thing. I put a little bit on my plate of everything. So, because I was like, none of your, to me, it's none of your fucking business how much I'm eating. So, I put a little thing of everything on my plate and threw the plate in the garbage. I attempted to eat like a little spinach dip. I attempted, and then I started feeling, nauseated, and I threw the rest of the shit in the garbage. So, yesterday, we actually had my unit, because I work in the claims. I work for an insurance company in the claims department, and there's like three separate units. So my unit, which is about 8 of us total, including my manager. Well, that'll be 9 of us. All 9 of us went to lunch on yesterday. For our Christmas lunch. So we went to, when they were picking restaurants to go to, I was kind of like, let's go somewhere American, so everybody can have something to eat, not just, a particular cuisine of a place that probably isn't going to have something that I can eat. So, of course, they're all assholes and they're not fond of me at all. They picked an Italian restaurant, which I looked at the menu. There's nothing there but bread and pasta, and a few salads. But most of the salads have other things that I don't even eat in my salad. And they have all that Italian dressing, and they don't have, fat-free items. This isn't an Olive Garden. I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant. It's almost like an Olive Garden, and I think they only have this restaurant in Illinois. But anyways, it was a very, very nice restaurant. They bought our appetizers. They all ordered bruschetta. And then they all had like salads. The lady the waitress was like, well, when I came in, I was actually late because I had to make a stop to pick up some items for my children's Christmas party. When I come in, the lady is like, what can I get you to drink? And I'm like, nothing. And she's like, well, what do you mean nothing? I'm like, I can't have anything to drink and I can't eat food at the same time. So she's just like, oh, well, I'll just bring you out a lemonade. I'm like, no, I don't drink lemonade. I said, I don't drink anything that has sugar in it. And, so she's like challenging me of what I want in front of these 7 people that I don't want them to know anything about me or my surgery. Now, I am cool with one guy at my job, but I'm kind of going to slow that down because I see him being cool with like other people. He's like cool with everybody. And anything we talk about in confidence, I don't want them knowing about. So he knows I had bariatric surgery. So he didn't say anything, but everybody else is just like looking to see, what's going on. So anyways, needless to say, the heifer bought me out a big glass of water with ice in it after I told her I didn't want anything to drink. So fine, dandy, if you want to bring me ice, do what you got to do. But anyways, we get to the root of the story of me telling this. They all ordered pastas and everything else. And they had like fish items, but they were like encrusted with like breadcrumbs. Things that I know that I can't eat because bread doesn't agree with me. So one of the ladies in the group, she says, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not going to eat, anything. And I'm like, well, what did you order? Everybody's going around the table talking about what they order. And so when they get to me, they're like, well, what did you order? And I said, I ordered a salad. But as I was ordering the salad, I was telling her they had like a chopped salad, which is fine because that means everything was chopped up really small. But they had like pasta and other stuff that I know I couldn't eat. So I had them to remove those items. So I told them what I ate, and they're like, this is a Christmas dinner and you're eating a salad? Like, ugh. Well, needless to say, I need to watch what I'm eating, period. And that's basically what I responded. And she could tend to lose 50 or 60 pounds herself while she's keeping up with what I'm eating and why I'm getting the salad and we're at our Christmas dinner. So I felt really, really, really uncomfortable. It took everything in me not to not get up and just go to the bathroom and don't come back for like 15 or 20 minutes. I'm not embarrassed that I had bariatric surgery, but I feel like it's always the center of attention, you know, especially when something is at work. Like a lady comes over from another department. She works upstairs and she hasn't seen me since like September. And then for her to see me and see I've lost a substantial amount of weight, she's like, oh my God, you look so good. So she actually asked me, could she give me a hug? She was like, oh my God, you look so good and you're so pretty. And that's, sometimes it's offensive to me, but you know, my girl Haitian Cutie did a video a while ago, if you guys don't remember, about people saying offensive. And I don't think they mean it to be offensive. I think they're saying it because they've never seen us at this weight. We may have seen ourselves, but if you've been a certain amount of weight for 2 or 3 years and the people you work with or surround yourself with, if that's all that they know, they don't know how you look, you know, at a different or a lower amount of weight. So anyways, I went ahead and we did the I gave her a hug, and it's just uncomfortable being at work. But yesterday was like outrageous. It was just so freaking uncomfortable. And then I think Nazi Baby touched on this before about, do you look at other people's plates? Oh my God, you guys, I was getting nauseous. They had like bruschetta, then they turned around and had soup, and then they ate their whole entrees, and I'm like, oh my God, this so used to be me. Like, I count calories like really bad, you guys. I know it's not good, but I'm trying to keep my calories at where I should be. I don't like to disclose how much my nutritionists tell me I should be eating, but I had the gastric bypass, and technically I think maybe I can hold 2 to 4 ounces in my pouch, and 4 ounces is like maybe like a half a cup. I don't even think I can hold a half a cup. I think I'm more like I can only hold like 2 to 3 ounces at one time. I don't think I can eat more than that. I have not tried. I typically eat about an ounce or an ounce and a half when I'm eating something. If it's something cut up like cottage cheese, like really, really small, I may eat like 2 ounces. So anyways, you guys, just watching other people and what they put in their body, and then especially, of course, I don't want to tell how much I weigh, but I still have a big amount of weight to lose. But I'm only 2 months post-op, so I definitely believe that if I'm not at goal by October 15th, I will be maybe 15 to 20 pounds off. I definitely know I will be in Wonderland before my 1 year surgery, and I'm praying that I actually make it in Wonderland. So just people at work. But you know what? I had a really emotional week this week. I missed my group. I go to group once a month, and I am a single mom, so my children's fathers, they're both in, one is, I don't want to touch on their relationship statuses, but my oldest child's father, he's going through a lot right now, and he's met somebody recently, and they live together and all that. So, but anyways, needless to say, I'm the primary caretaker of my children, and I don't go anywhere really. I go places very rarely, and like I have group once a month, and you know, all of the things that I do, you know, for my immediate family, like my mom and my sister, I feel like that's the least they can do is, you know, babysit, you know, the once a month, because I pay for my kids to, they go to school, they go to a private school, I pay for them to stay there all day now. I am a grad student, so I go at night. I'm actually halfway finished, so I should be finishing up this summer. So I'm doing a certification program. I'm currently in claims. I work for an insurance company, but I'm actually, you know, what I typically want to go into is like litigation management, and I'm actually taking up paralegal studies at a very prominent school downtown. I don't know if you guys heard of Loyola of Chicago. That's why I actually go. So I go to their grad school downtown. So my mom may watch my kids a couple of nights a week for a couple of hours while I'm at school. But other than that, I don't really ask for a babysitter because I don't go anywhere. But anyways, when I found that I couldn't go because my sister was going to see some guy, I was pissed off. Like, I was really like breaking down, and you know, a lot of things came out, and I really feel like my family doesn't support me. And that leads into my last topic that I want to discuss, which is fallacies. Pink Eyeshadow came in and she did a video on what was her fallacy or misconception of weight loss surgery. And I had the same misconception. I thought being put on that operating table and being put in the operating table. Hold on, you guys. Go in your room, sweetie. Go in your room. Mommy will be in there in 1 second, okay? Go get a juice, okay? Mommy be in there 1 second, okay? Sorry, you guys. My son is whining as usual. But fallacies, I thought, you know, having being put on that weight loss. Give me 1 second, you guys. Go in your room. Go in your room. I thought having weight loss surgery, you guys, being put on that operating table and being cut would end everything. I just thought I would naturally lose the weight. I knew in the beginning that I couldn't eat, you know, what I wanted to eat. I knew I would have to give myself time to heal, and I figured about 3 or 4 months I would just be eating small amounts of things and I would lose the weight. I seen other people that they kind of ate whatever they wanted to and they lost the weight. Needless to say, I found that maybe like about a month in that limiting the intake of food, I would lose some weight, but I would not be at 155 coming from 340 pounds in the amount of time that I wanted to be there, and being able to substantially maintain the 155 that I wanted to be. Now, my lifetime range, again, is like 155 to 165. But coming into realization of that, it wasn't painful, but it was just shocking that, okay, if you just continue to eat what you want to eat, if you decide you're not going to get up and move that body, you're not going to like the way your body looks at the weight loss, because everything is going to be sagging. Nothing's going to be toned. Nothing is going to be anything. You're not going to like the way that you look. And as Kel says all the time, I want to look I want to look, you know, damn good naked. So, I mean, I'm not married or anything, but hopefully I'm hoping that I will start dating, you know, soon. But I want to look good with my clothes off as well. And not even for a relationship, but I want to look good with my clothes off myself. Now, I'm not expecting everything to be perfect coming from 340 pounds. But surely, I already see the changes and the way that I did look. If you guys go to my previous videos, you can see how big and how much back fat I had in my arms. And I'm not nowhere near perfect. Not nowhere near goal. But I already see the changes that are coming into my body. So, definitely, this has already been a journey in the 2 months that I've had weight loss surgery. And I just, you know, want to throw it out there again that definitely this is a lifestyle forever change. I will be forever counting my calories, counting my intake, managing my intake of food that I keep. This will be something forever, because if I do not, a year from now, of course, I'll be able to eat more than a half an ounce or 2 ounces of food. And if I do not, you know, stay on myself, I will start to pick up weight. I know I may still be in the losing phase, but I may not lose as much weight because I'm starting to put things that are not good for me unless they're in moderation in my body. So definitely, I'm glad that I've realized this early on. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, it took me like 6 or 7 months before I realized, like, damn. You know, I can't eat what I want to eat. And I kind of still have to monitor, you know, the environments that I put myself in. And, you know, Sasha LaRue made a video a few weeks ago. And we're all new to weight loss surgery. A lot of us, we're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months out. You're new, especially if you've had these habits for like years. And sometimes you putting ourselves in these unhealthy environments too soon may be a little bit too much. You know, I feel comfortable to a certain extent, but I'm still me. I'm still Ashley. I still have those cravings, you know, to want chips. I never really was a sweet person, but to want chips and want salty food and bread and pizza, I still want those things, but those things make me sick now. So I dump and I don't eat them. I have not tried any of them since I've had surgery, but if I can't even eat like kids' juice, I definitely wouldn't try anything else. So I just wanted to come in and do a brief update. I'm sorry, you guys, this is so long, but I thank you again, YouTube, for supporting me along the way, and I wish all of you guys a very good weekend. Bye bye.